it like it's easy. Overdrive, coming through now. Coming through now. Coming through. Watch where you going. Overdrive.
What up? Music. We're back. We're back home, boys. We're back to the Jojo's goodness. Oh, what a long couple of days. Anywho, hello. Welcome. If this is your first time. If this is your returning time, what up? Then you know what time it is. I hear myself, so I think we're good on YouTube. We are good on YouTube. Very nice. Yes, back for JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 8, and then we're going to do the Great State read-through today. Crazy couple of days. Not a great week so far, but we pushed through. We did a little bit of a stream last night, trying to just kind of like throw off the bad vibes that I've been having for the last couple of days. We will be getting back to Fate, oh my god, Final Fantasy VII. Though, the Fate game itself, it was fun. It was a very fun time. Very tired and, just trying to, again, cheer myself up over the last 2 days. But it was a good time, nonetheless. But we will be going back to Final Fantasy VII as our main game to play through. But I will want to definitely play that Fate game a lot more. Today, we will be doing Part 8. We're going to go from Chapter 64, right? Yeah, 64 onwards. We'll see how far we get. Then we're going to do the Greatest Estate. Get a couple chapters of that. That will be our plan for the day. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to do a stream. I haven't decided what I'm going to do just yet, but there will be a stream tomorrow. And maybe Saturday. We'll see. Sunday, again, I'll make a formal announcement for it, but Sunday, I will not be doing a stream. Be doing another thing for another channel. We already talked about it a little bit, but just another reminder, no stream Sunday. That kind of content is going to be pushed back to that Monday, and that's going to be done Monday. I don't care. Hell or come high water, we will be doing our read-throughs on Monday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Anywho, hope everyone's having a good day, though. And I hope you guys, despite what I'm going through, I hope you guys are having a good week, okay? It's still early in 2026. No one's year should be ruined just yet. You got this. Make it your year. Now, with all that being said, I want to jump into this because I want to do this a little bit earlier today. But, of course, again, things are just, not going right with my plans for this week. And that's life. Things will never go exactly the way that you always want them to. I've accepted that, and I just kind of have to keep things moving at some point. And I think doing streaming, honestly, helps me realize that a little bit more and come to terms with that. But, anywho, to offset that, we are just going to jump right into this. So, you guys know the rules. Actually, the rules specifically. I always say trying to figure out the position of my fingers for this. There we go. Down there, you know the rules. But as per usual, we are reading off of Manga Decks. So if you're live in the chat with me now, you guys will have it in the chat. I'm gonna pin it right there. Notifications are already out that we are live and ready to go for this. If you are watching as a VOD Gang member, first of all, hi. Hope you're doing good. If you want to read what I'm reading or the site that I'm using, link in the description down below. It should be there for you to use. MangaDex is a pretty reliable site most of the time, so I haven't had too many issues with them in the past. They're good, and yeah, that's about it. So let's get right into this. I want to read as much as possible for what time we have. Go for a little bit with Jojo's. The Greatest Estate will have less time probably, but we'll still try and get some stuff in for that tonight. And then next week we're going to flip it around. We're going to go Greatest Estate first, let you guys get your lion's share, and then Jojo's, we'll get the butt end of it, but it's okay. Because we're here now. We're here now for Jojo's. So, with that being all said, again, hope everyone's having a good day, and thank you guys for coming out. Let's get into Jojo's. Chapter 64, Mother and Child. The land is the curse, and it's the place that I was born. The location that you are born and then the name that you are given are not things that you can choose, but I was born here. From what I've heard, it happened when Grandpa Nuriyashiki was 11 years old. Yes, Grandpa told me about it himself. He told me how back then Grandpa's mom had sacrificed herself. Yeah, the family curse. The family curse of the eldest son. There's something the Hikiaki family has done for generations, not as a tradition, and not because they were forced to, but just because my grandpa's mom decided on her own to do it. The lifetimes of the Hikiaki men and the women they marry are extremely short. So that is Hato at a very young age. So we're probably going to see what happened to Jobin. What happened? What did the mom do? I think it's outright said without fully going to it that she may have killed a kid to save her son's life. So we're going to see what was the context of that led up to that, and was it worth it in the end? Because Jobin's now being a backstabber to his own family. Sort of, maybe. So, that's a younger, I forget his wife's name, Nuriyashiki's wife, but that's a younger version of her. She really looks like Jolene. No thanks, Mama doesn't like to nibble on dolls. Now eat your lunch. So they're looking at a shrine area. I wonder if that's for his mom that passed away. Okay, let's move on. Oh, she's got that little flicker in her eye. The what is it called? The dark passion. Hold on. Let me see. Jojo's. What was it? No, it's not. Was it evil passion? It was something like that. The evil eye. Jojo's Bizarre Adventure. What was this eye? It was called something. I remember it was called something. Dark Determination. I think that's what it was called. Yeah, it was the Dark Determination. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, okay, hold on. That's actually her eye there. So we talked about this when we ended part 7. I think they've already shown us with Josuke in this part too, but yes, the dark determination is a subtle thing that shows up every once and again in each part. So we have Jolene. I think that's Weather Reports has it. I think Gyro did have it. Obviously, Johnny had it. Yeah. Very cool. Very dope. It's not good to have, you know, they make it a note every single time that it shows up. Like, you shouldn't have this dark determination because it can lead you down a path that you shouldn't follow on some Anakin Skywalker shit. But, man, it's always cool when it happens. But I guess it's also a little foreshadowing that things are about to get a little rough. So she looks at the shrine that gets her that idea. And I think that's like, that is also that one tree, one of the set of trees that does the equivalent exchange. Oh, that's also probably where Johnny and his wife were at. Yeah, probably. Ah, you shouldn't be climbing up so high, Jobin. Come back down. What are you doing climbing up there? Please come back down. So he sees something, or he's interested in something. Also, their family tradition of dressing up the eldest son at a certain age to look like a girl, too. He doesn't really look that way, but whatever. So I think she's just is upset that she knows that her son's time is coming. So again, she has to make a decision at some point. Here, I went on a family trip to Hokkaido recently, and I got this as a souvenir. I hope the whole Hikiaki family likes the taste of it. Thank you. Please extend my gratitude to your mother and father. So we have a little Boy Scout retreat here. This is the old home before it got renovated. I can tie it myself, you know. Mom, you're embarrassing me. Have fun, but just be careful. Your wallet is in your left chest pocket, and your handkerchief is in your left pants pocket. And just in case if you forget, I wrote it all on the notepad I attached to your backpack. That's a mom thing to do. See? Very cute. Let's see. Do I want to read this? Sure. You know what? Let me read this. When you put on your hat, fasten the strings on your chin. Take your medicine at 9 o'clock and 12 o'clock. Be sure to make sure you stay hydrated. If you buy anything, bring me the receipt. Just get on the number 2 bus, the shuttle to Moriocho. Your emergency contact number is that. Your wallet is... Okay, gotcha. Very cute. Very cute of a mom thing to do. Don't worry, man. We'll be all right. We'll be back at 1 in the afternoon. We have some big kids in the middle of school age as well. For today's adventure, kids meet will be learning how to make fire without matches. Okay, let's get going, everyone. See ya. All right, so they're like in a weird Boy Scout kind of thing going on here. I changed my shampoo. I'm using non-silicone one that shows for business people. It makes it all shiny and silk. What do you think? Shows the Jobin. Tries to touch it. I wasn't talking to you. Hands off. And he fucking slapped him. Jesus. Come here a sec. So, Jobin, did you bring the stuff? Are you listening, Jobin? Damn. Okay, so this Boy Scout of America, or Boy Scout of Japan, yeah, they're not on the up and up. They're a little brazen with this kid. Ah, a wallet. It ain't money I'm talking about, but I'll take some in exchange for that Hokkaido souvenir. Damn. He's being extorted. The stuff I told you to get when I came to your house earlier in the morning. The stuff, cough it up. Come on, knock it off. This ain't a good place for doing that. It's fine. This idiot won't remember a thing come tomorrow. He's got a big crack in his skin, and his legs are shaking, so he's probably gonna... Are they legit, or he's implying that if he dies, he dies, and it's not our concern, nor for them to be worried about, because that way, who's gonna fucking get us? That's insane. This guy is gonna fucking kill this kid. Where are you looking at? You making fun of me? How about I light up with a fire? He's lighting his hair on fire? Can you do that? You know what? Probably, if you're skilled enough. Oh, what? He asked him to, like, take his mom's undergarments? Oh. Whoa. Are they real? Yeah. Man, your mom, she real pretty. I really like her. And her boobs go in these. Yo, what? Yo, Araki. Once again, horny Araki strikes this part. He was very, or maybe his editors, I don't know, but like, part 8, Araki's not holding back with the fan service. So, did you take them? The ones I came all the way to your house this morning to tell you to get. Did you take the photos of your mom shampooing her hair in the morning? These motherfuckers are trying to get him to spy on his mom so they can, like, get stuff and then basically wank it. Because that, you know, that's what's going to happen. That's some fucked up shit. The secret photos and the bra and panties are all part of a set. Don't you get it? What? Where are the adults? Who is supervising this trip right now? Whoa. You really did take them. You took these in the bathroom without her noticing. What are you guys doing over there? Finally. Someone, hopefully, with a voice of reason. They're like, what? Everything's okay here. What do you think we're doing? We're just getting along. Just fine. Come on, let's go grab your backpack real quick. Hey, Jobin. If something's going on, you can come and talk to me. Alright, I don't know who she is. Once again, just a fucking verbal beatdown of this kid. Like, again, this is a younger kid for these middle school, and they're, like, actively saying, like, hey, if we beat him up to death, not our problem. Jobin, it's time to drink your water. That woman, god damn it, not enough for her to talk, to tattle on us at school. Now she's tattling on us to the freaking police. Yo, you fucking deserve it. You are actually being a little fucking menace. I didn't say anything. Shut up. Who gives a shit whether or not you said anything? You wouldn't remember anyway. It's all because that woman, that the panties and bra and photos we were hiding were found by the police. Wait, how much? Wait, does time goes on? I guess so. This must have been a time jump. So, somehow she found out, and now they're in trouble with the police. It's called because of that woman. The panties and bra and photos that we were hiding were found by the police. My whole future is screwed. Even my dad found out. Fuck. For some tiny little thing like this, I'm still just in middle school. Dude, you're being a fucking asshole. And this is clear signs of, like, fucked behavior, man. Here we go. Come with me. Got it? We're going now. Huh? What? Here, take these, go on. If it's just weren't for that woman, everything would have been fine. The girl talked when she shouldn't have. So she's the one who's going to be at fault. Ask anybody. You and me are good friends, correct? I was looking after you. Go on. Are they going to light her house? Okay. Dude, your future was already fucked. You already are exhibiting signs of fucking insanity that you now want to escalate this to being, yeah, let's burn down her house. With potentially her inside, I assume. Go on already. The left one on the end of the first floor is the girl's room. The lights are off, so she must be sleeping. Light her house on fire. Wow. We really did escalate this. And again, I mean, if this kid knows that he's dying and knows that this woman has been nothing but nice to him. I would not do this, but that's me speaking, not this kid speaking. What did you say? I said if you burn it, that girl won't be able to talk about us anymore. Nobody will suspect a thing, you idiot, so go for it. No, there will be investigators, but this guy's a middle schooler, so he's not clearly the brightest light bulb there is. What are you saying? No. Huh? Looks around. Punches him again. Man, no fair, no fair. Why are you crossing me? You don't have a goddamn thing to worry about. I'm jealous of you. With that messed up head of yours, come here. You won't remember shit about anything that happens. Where is this, like, animosity coming from, man? But I'm different. There'll be rumors, even. Once I'm an adult, everybody is still going to remember. All for a little bit of underwear. And when that happens, it's... my life ends up like this. I'm gonna, wow, okay, I'm not gonna say that whole word there. I'm gonna grape your mom and send her to the bottom of the Motsko pond. Again, you say, like, hey, do I really deserve this? But then, like, when push came to shove, you're like, I'm gonna escalate this now to 20 and light people's houses on fire, killing kids, and graping people. Like, yeah, maybe you do deserve to get locked up then, if you're gonna behave like this. And then I'm gonna kill you. Don't you dare double cross me. First, I'm gonna drench you in oil. So, what are you gonna do now, Jobin? Get going. Go light the fire and burn that woman alive. No, fuck you, man. So, he's getting lit on fire by this kid. His, like, rash thing is acting up. Oh, wait, no, that's his stand. So his stand activated during this moment. So, the fucking blood boils in his veins and then goes into his eye. Yeah, Speed King activated for the first time. And then I guess he fucking died from, like, a blood popping near his head or whatever. Like a, oh my god, a massive migraine. And then, back at his estate, his family, Jobin. This fucking, Jobin, okay, despite what he's doing now, this kid went through a lot, man. He really did. Wow. Oh. So... okay, I think I see what's going to happen here then. So they have the kid in the trunk of their car. Step back, Jobin. This isn't something you can handle. I'll take him and go. Why are you putting him in the trunk of the car? We gotta hurry and call an ambulance. He's still alive. I must have done this to him. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Pieces are coming together. I think I know what's going to happen. So... he's not dead yet, but he knocked him out. But then, because he's already a piece of shit kid that's done all this, she takes this opportunity to be opportunistic and thinks to herself, well, if he's already done some terrible shit, and if the rumors of the secret conditions are true, I'm going to kill this kid, because then my boy can live. To be fair, again, this guy went on a massive fucking crash out at, like, what, 13, 14 years old, was trying to burn people alive and all kinds of shit, so. But just because they are this level of insanity, does that give you a right, then, to take their life to save another life? Listen closely, Jobin. We're not going to call an ambulance. After all, you didn't do anything wrong. Listen, Jobin. We're not going to call an ambulance. After all, you didn't do anything wrong, and I'm sure you'll remember it later. Up until now, you've forgotten what happened comes the next day, but you won't forget anymore. Oh, that's right, because that's part of the disease. He has like short-term memory and stuff. And you didn't do anything wrong. You understand, don't you? You didn't do anything, Jobin. I understand, but what do you mean? What I'm saying is, I refuse to be a woman whose life is decided by men. I'm deciding my own life. Where did this come from? Whoa, what? What the fuck? Where the fuck did that come from? I can live for your sake. Just now, remember the legend of the Johnny Joestar incident and the curse on the land. I thought about that shrine for quite some time now. So she's like any other JoJo's character, but you know, she's a special one where she has the high IQ to a large degree, so she's figuring out how to like use the equivalent exchange to their benefit. So she's dragging the body. Mom, he's looking this way. Places are unfair. They're not equal for everyone. You can't choose where you were born, but people climb to try and find their happiness in life. Jobin, starting now, you're going to start climbing in this place. And the person is someone who is by nature at the bottom. And now he's going to sink to the depths of the earth. Okay, she's being metaphorical here, but is there some actual literal meaning to how you use the equivalent exchange? Like, you need to also have like a height difference to use this? Like, have someone be around here and then someone up here? Like, you have to like almost triangulate your locations with each other? Knowing Iraqi, that sounds about right. You see it. There's a hole deep behind that shrine. Take him in with you and bury him. Cover him with soil. Everyone came here during the same thing. Everyone always. So they plotted this guy's murder for this kid to live. And now we're back in the future, and Jobin is now alive. So Nurioshiki, Jobin, when was the last time you went for a physical? You are getting periodic checkups, correct? Huh? Why? Why? What do you mean, why? It's how old you are. You're 16. Come on, I'm perfectly healthy, Dad. Okay, so we're not back, into the future, or present time, I should say. It's like every day is summer vacation for me. Nothing's wrong with me, and you think I should go for a physical? What would you, what about you, Dad? I'm pretty sure you're at a critical age now, aren't you? Oh, man, that's cool. You're like Hikari Genji. I want to try. I assume that's some Japanese skater. Jasu, please don't play with those clean pajamas. The little menace at a young age. And that's Daya. And then Nurioshiki again. Jojo's character, high IQ. Trying to put the pieces together. Like, he's like, how did my son not fucking die? At the end of the autumn year, a male and female of foreign species of snapping turtles got out of their tank at the enthusiast's house and escaped to the outside. While a part-time worker was searching the area for said turtles in an attempt to find them before they started to hibernate, they came across the skeleton of a corpse underground. The identity of his corpse was discovered almost immediately as the boy who had ran away from home 5 years earlier at the shrine. He had a continuous He had concussion from the outside of his head to the inside of his brain, although the cause of death was determined to be asphyxiation after he was buried alive. It was the judge who had then ruled it as homicide, and the DNA evidence of what was thought to be the boy's killer was left on the fingerprints and wrist. Really? That is what happened on... Goddamn, who's flying a helicopter so low? We have like a military base around here. But damn, that is like super low if I can hear it with music and my headphones on. And that is what happened to the Hideaki family land. My grandma, Kato Hideaki, age 37 at the time, was arrested. My grandma. Oh, wait, this is now Surgi. Surgi's now telling the story again. While at the time, the eldest son had a motive for killing the boy, that being the boy had bullied. They found physical evidence of the boy's DNA in her car, and the DNA left on the boy had matched hers. She didn't get rid of her car? She didn't, like, do anything? That's a low IQ move for a JoJo's character. What the fuck? Despite Kato Hideaki being a model prisoner during her time there, her sentence was not reduced, and she served out the full 15 years. Okay, so that's the contents for her imprisonment. That's also the context for how Jobin managed to cure his curse, because she did do equivalent exchange, but not her own, another kid's. Now, to be fair, again, this kid was a fucking bastard, from what it looked like. But of course, he was still a middle school kid himself, so. Josuke. Hey, Josuke, so now we're back to real time. That guy, Dalmat, he passed out from getting beat up, so we left him in the mud of the pond. But was it really just okay just to leave him? Just let him live at the Muskoki Pond? I think we can forget about the guy. He's just, well, to be honest, what I'm more concerned about now is that Dalmat said both that what he said and how he said it are pretty discouraging. Jobin. Okay, so they did defeat him, which she did come in clutch for this. You know, my girl Yasuo. What are you saying? The eldest son of the Hideaki family, Jobin, betrayed his father, Nuriyashiki, and is now acting on his own interest. Hey, are you even listening to what I'm saying? Jobin is just a gopher. Money laundering. He was using that and the Hideaki fruit parlor import routes to make Tamaki Damo and the others money. You know, you two, you're getting involved with some pretty messed up stuff, you got? You really should just give up the Rokuka. I mean, probably. But to them, they've taken out most of the crew, so until we get Final Villain, which I assume we still haven't even seen yet, until we get Final Villain, it's like, why? Who cares? From their point of view. The only thing I yearned for was my own Blue Lagoon. Kind of like setting up for a plan for a summer vacation. I might have been able to make it if I could have just healed my body with the fruit. It was just something I had assumed. I didn't even want to know what the true goals were regarding the Rokakaka fruit were. Its true goals. Who are you talking about? If Jobin is a gopher, then does he have other comrades assisting him? Sweating. You know the reason I'm alive here right now is because I don't know anything, right? I was able to break off and live my own life here at the Motsuka Pond because I don't want to be involved. If I knew something about the Rokuka, I would have been killed a very long time ago. Damn, who would... His own comrades or someone would have killed him? It's because I don't know anything that I'm allowed to be free. Josuke Hideaki, what I'm saying is that if you're gonna plan to back off from the Rokuka now, you should still be okay. What? Are you talking about more enemies? So, kind of like with part 3, we went, or, you know, a lot of the parts. We had our first round of villains, the rock people. Are there going to be rock people number 2, or are we going to get, like, more humans now? Are you talking about enemies? Who are they? Are they other people out there that are similar to you? This isn't about Jobin anymore. The Rokakaka fruit have infinite value in not having anyone know about them. To one group of people, they are a super first class limited stock item. Their effect on society is first class. True. I mean, from a standpoint of what they generally can do, they can like fucking heal anything. Yeah, equivalent exchange. But they can heal anything. So, of course, society would just lose their mind if they could get their hands on this and mass produce them, but they don't want that. They want a closed stockpile of this. And I assume like there is definitely some super rich elitist that we have been seeing every bit and pieces here of them selling the fruit stuff too, but also some that we haven't seen that are like, yeah, no one needs to know about this. Josuke, you ate a new type of the Rokuka fruit, correct? If it is true, then that Kira guy ended up in that form. That really is incredible. It's honestly just crazy. Dalmat, that guy. It wasn't me he was talking to back there. It was somebody else. Oh, what? Was he relaying information to someone? It's like he was trying to push the fact that he had nothing to do with the Rokuka to somebody else. He knew that he was being watched from somewhere. What do you mean? First off, that pond. The information of the plant appraiser got out by someone. That can't be. No way. I bet I beat the crap out of Dolmop before he even could do something like that. No. He made me talk before you got there. I've told Dolmot where I was going to go, and the smartphone was lying there with the screen on, so somebody was overhearing it all. Oh no! Fucking bus driver? Yo, that's nothing. That's not something you want to see. Bus driver that says, "Yep, I'm done my duties now," and you're still driving. And he falls to the ground. Hey, the bus is still moving. Okay, who are you? Don't get the wrong idea here, Josuke Higaki. It seems you spoke to the enemy about me. You need to protect me. They've already come to me. That driver was no good. I'll drive instead. Is he the appraiser? What the fuck? Oh, I think he is, because they mentioned, like, his suit last time. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of, like, green peas and whatnot. I know that face. You're the plant appraiser. So, they've already reached this guy. But he just fucking killed a bus driver guy for whatever reason. Oh, okay. Alright, that was chapter 64. On to chapter 65. The plant appraiser, Raya Miyaka... Oh, wait, hold on. Raya Maizuka. Okay, 31. Part 1. So that's him, the plant appraiser. So we have our appraiser. I assume he probably also has a stando. I heard from Nurioski about the new Rokuka and some background on what's going to be happening recently. We may be good friends, but I haven't said I'll work with him on this just yet. So, who's the girl next to you? Why'd you bring her with you? That's Yasu-chan. If it weren't for her, an enemy called Dolmot would have kept me from getting here. Is that a fact? Is there a danger approaching us now? If you rather I was alone, I can have Yasu-chan go home. It's no problem. I think it might be a little too late for that. The way things have been standing, if she went back to Moriocho alone, there's a 95.5% chance that she would die. Same goes for if she jumps onto the ground from the moving bus. What I'm saying that is there is an enemy that is pursuing me from behind. Oh, yeah? Is the bus their escape? Wait, really? So you're saying someone's already attacking us? Hey, who the hell are you people, right? Like, there's just there are just regular passengers that are just seeing you guys killed the driver, and I'm just like, what are they talking about? Where are we going? Is this a terrorist attack? What are you doing? Why is the bus driver now collapsed on the floor? Hey, Josuke-kun, I'm gonna abandon this bus, but I'd like to get a little further first. Quiet down those noisy bastards in the background. Look, they're starting to notify other people about this. I broke the onboard cameras earlier, but if I get pursued for bus jacking later, I'll be in real pain, you know? Where are we going to? What is your plan? First things first, where I'm going at this point in time, I'm not sure I want to say. Someone might be listening in. Alright, so we have someone with an ability to spy on people. You know, Josuke-kun, the real reason they know about me and the reason the whole situation is happening right now is because someone heard you talk about it. So you're saying that right now, while driving along here, something is coming after us? I don't see any cars or anything behind us. I like to avoid any more irregularities, but Josuke-kun, no matter what happens, I need you to take responsibility right now. For now, you have to protect me. The priorities here are protecting me first, and then your own life second. I got it. And then she's third. Okay. I'm saying what I think would be a logical thing here. What I think is that we want to avoid approaching mayhem, and she came here on her own volition. Those bangs of yours, do you perhaps cut them yourself? This guy is weird. But then again, it's a JoJo's character. They're kind of atypical, like, weirdly, like, what's the word here? They're not socially normal. Let's just go with that. So we're driving along this highway. They get off. Our chances of survival have now stepped up from the bus to about 7.5%. But if we get off at the wrong place, it's going to go even lower. Okay, this guy is very analytical, but we kind of need that for our crew right now. Those people notified others, so it's going to be a bit to our benefit to park here. Let's get off. Josuke, take the phones from the riders in the back, please. They're recording videos. We should destroy them. This guy's smart. It's okay. I erased them. That's the sort of ability I have. Okay, so she can do that. Oh. Hey, those probabilities about our chances of surviving, how do you calculate them so easily? What did you see exactly? He probably has a stand that allows him to do that. The enemy never shows themselves, do they? They're the type to slip in undetected. Then are you talking about rock humans? What do you know about them? So the enemies would be the same rock humans after us. Who are they? They have been on my mind for a while. Tamaki Damo didn't have any other allies, he said. Got a lot to say now, don't you, Josuke? Look, I'm the one who's got the ropes here. Just because I live in the mountains, I didn't know about Tamaki Damo either. But I know one thing for certain. Dark enemy is out there. One that slipped into our society. As long as the fruits known as the Rokuga exist, they will do whatever it takes to get their hands on them. This classic setup for a JoJo's villain. They're always these, like, beings of people that just, like, fucking crawl their way into our society, and then from the depths of them, turn everything upside down. Kira Yoshikage, fucking Dio Volo, fucking, you could argue even, Dio in part 1. It's always the idea of, you let society linger on in naivete, meanwhile in the shadows, someone's twisting it from behind the scenes to become an image of their immaculation until our main cast, like, happenstance, or even sometimes planned, run into that and try to stop it. It's always the case. It's always the case of, like, oh yes, the villain is scheming in the background. He's scheming. He's scheming. Hold on, give me 1 second. Okay. Alright, let's press forward. And you best not doubt my probabilities. So yeah, he probably has like a probability stand or whatever, which is interesting. Next to her ability, which is damn near luck / causality manipulation, him and her could be like the best tag team ever. Yeah. I did cut them myself, I guess. You cut what? Then, as he points to her, all of a sudden, he's pointing to the forest. Okay. I'm not too sure if something happened, but there is something that's going on for sure. Knowing Jojo's. Wait, what? Where are you pointing at? What's going on here? Look, take a good look. We've only got a 7.5 chance of surviving. You should practice recognizing them. They're pretty fast in their own way. Wait, can he tell? Can he tell where rock people are at? What the fuck? Can this guy actually predict where rock people are going to be coming from? I remember that was such like a hard thing to recognize when they go incognito. Okay, this tree is just all of a sudden coming close to them, giving me Love Train flashbacks. Yeah, the tree is approaching them menacingly. The tree! It's not just one, but they all are. The trees are coming this way. The branches and trunks are gradually rotating. Now you're getting the idea here. Take a good look around you. The roots. Maybe I should have estimated our chances of survival a bit lower here. We have a bunch of rats that are bloodied and holes are like all over their bodies. What's going on here? Those rats were probably resting in the soil. Now they're dead. That's how you can tell for sure it's an enemy user. The person tried to attack my house. I have no idea who the master of it may be or what they want. They still haven't shown their hand just yet. So before that's happened, I've moved in order to meet up with you guys, even get onto a bus. Because of the asphalt and concrete on the road parts of here are getting caught. So in the movement, it's getting slushed. That's why I said we would be safer if we go to a parking lot on top of the bus. Only because it's a little bit safer, really. So this enemy user has a weakness for concrete. Like concrete and asphalt is slowly negating this guy's power or whoever's power. You're giving yourself a death sentence if you set foot onto soil. And from here on out, the asphalt won't be a picnic either. Okay. We'll want to stay on complete concrete as much as possible when we continue forward. From here on out, we're heading to a safe place. We will be abandoning the bus for now. Hold on, I don't know you, and I don't even know your name. Fine. My name is Raya Mamazuki. Got that? Rai. Not Ray. Rai. My occupation is to be the Nurioshiki-san's personal fruit grower. I do not do business with anyone else. Then the Rokuka. You can differentiate a grafted branch, correct? Nurioshiki told me that you could be an appraiser who can identify such a thing. The kanji name of bean and pig iron and gratitude. The Rai kanji is sometimes said as Rei. Okay, that's neat. And these are photos of the Hyaki estate grounds. I took hundreds of photos, every nook and cranny of those grounds. Okay, wow. Again, JoJo's characters, their dedication sometimes is insane. You see, I took the photos of the wall of eyes, all of the Hyaki estate orchards as well, including every last one of the tree branches close up. Could you please tell me, with your expert opinion, which of these is a branch that had been grafted with the Rokuka? Could you appraise them and tell me which is in the correct photo? If you can tell us just by looking at the pictures, I need to know which branch is it. After that, I'll go home. I don't know what may have caused you this much trouble, but the enemy is probably after me. Once I go, that should put you out of danger. The same goes for Yaso-chan. I'm the only one being targeted right now. Thinks it over. Well then, good news. The Rokuka branch is intact. I know which of it is. This isn't going to be simple though, but I'll tell you what I know for certain. I don't know who the enemy is or the sort of rock humans you are talking about, but they absolutely cannot find this branch. If someone were to guess which branch it is, if they collected tissue and DNA of branches and did a scientific cross-analysis of the branch, would wilt away. Okay, so this branch is super sensitive right now, that if you don't have the skill sets to identify it with your eyes, you're never going to find it. And if they do find it, it's just going to die. And if they tried to grow more, those branches would wilt away. There is only one such branch, and it won't be able to make it through the winter. Jobi Higashi absolutely cannot find it either. So in order to get the Rokuga, this enemy needs me, and my locations have been now compromised. If you don't have Nuruyashiki backing Josuke, I wouldn't work with you either. So don't get such a swelled head, okay? And he didn't even tell him the correct location. I'm sorry. First things first, again. Don't step into the soil around here. We're going to take a chairlift. Okay, don't step in the soil. Only concrete. So he takes that. He has a button to activate the chairlift? Okay. The trees are like, no, come back. Up into the air we go. But knowing Jojo, there's going to be like a leaf that comes their way or something. So about the place that we're going to. What exactly is at the top of the mountain? First things first. Is that like his catchphrase? Is that his thing? First things first. Up there is a safe. Up there is safe. And given that I managed to meet up with you guys, our chances of survival have been raised to now 20%. Oh. Are they going to climb? They're going to... He's getting off now to climb down? Interesting. Are we not going all the way? Huh? When did the chairlift stop? Wait, what's happening? Hold on. Does this guy have a whole kitchenette set? Who is this guy? He has a kitchenette set. He has cups. He has plates. He has forks and knives and spoons. He has, I think, a burner. He has a microwave. Wait, does this guy live here? What the fuck? The wind's making you cold. I got an autumn blanket here just for you. Want it? Also, there are some air cushions behind you as well. Alright, who is this guy? How does he have this kind of preparation like this? He may have a probability ability or whatever. But come on now. Air cushions. They legit are just going to stay up here? Yeah, what is this? He has like a freaking button just... And now all of a sudden they have like cushions and stuff. Man, I want this guy set up. We took 150 grams of mascarpone cheese. You put into a bowl and then add 1 egg yolk. Then you can mix it, not so much that it gets lumpy. That's our bowl A. Then take a clean container free of any water droplets or anything. Put about 300 milliliters of fresh cream that is 40% butter fat. Add that to a dollop of honey. Oh man, this guy's cooking. Hang on now. Hang on. Let him cook. Then you want to give that a nice quick stir. Then take a brandy made of harvested distilled grapes and measure out on a teaspoon. Put that into the fresh cream stir and then add 1 more teaspoon. You see this. After all the mixing, when you take your whiskey, the cream tapers to a point that is shaped that you would really want. That is our B. Then when you're going to combine A and B, this is the trickiest part. Then you should still get the whites left over from the egg from beforehand, right? What are you making, dude? That you want to put into a new bowl and whisk it so that it froths. Then add 5 grams of sugar and then stir. What is this man cooking? This sounds good. With your left hand, you want to be turning the bowl around. See how fluffy this can get. This is margarine. Now, combine the margarine with A and B mixture, and you'll get a golden cream. The name for this is Romoff. Romoff. I'm sure this is real. I'm just curious what it looks like. I almost said Romanoff. No, hold on. Now I get it banned. Okay. It looks like this. It's some kind of like strawberry cheese dollop dessert kind of thing. Yeah, cottage cheese, whatever. Okay, not for me, but hey, if you like this kind of stuff, there you go. And again, Romoff. It's a great way to round off a top-rank tiramisu, an Italian dessert. Looks like the water in the pot's boiling too. I'm going to pour us some Kamale mint tea for just a minute. Make yourselves at home. So this is legit his home. This is his home. Or like a home. This is a safe house for him. How did this guy set him up? No way. You're messing with us, right? You actually live here. In midair on a chairlift. The safe place that you were talking about is here. I go to a villa during the winter season. When it snows here, it becomes a ski resort, and customers come and use it. Okay, then I'll be able to find the Rokuga branch in no time. Once we get to the Hyaki estate, I'll be able to search out where exactly this branch is located. Is he like... Okay, he's like a Part 8 version of the alien, quote-unquote, in Part 4 that lived at the... oh my god. The electrical telepole. That guy. Yeah, him. Earth, Wind, and Fire. Yeah, that guy. What the fuck is with... What is with Morty Hocho and people just living in some, like, weird locations, man? I don't get it. Hydrate. But you want to harvest them, correct? The Rokuga fruits, I'm sure Nuriosuke-san does this too. If we can't harvest the Rokuga fruit from that branch, there's no point in us doing it all. And the way of doing that is here in the mountains. Hold on for just one moment. This will just take 5 seconds. What? I was about to say, is he unlocking spin? What's happening? He's like fragmenting himself in like ribbons. Oh god, is this another one of those kind of abilities? A sticky finger variant over here where it's like you're like splitting yourself apart? Oh my god, Araki really loves that kind of stand ability. He, in Part 8 and a little bit in Part 7, he likes automatic stands, and he likes the body morphing kind of stands. He's been really getting into that a lot more in the last 2 parts, mainly this one here. Hey, how's it going? Let me see. Let me make sure I get this right. Vigoli? I hope I said that right. Probably not. Vigoli, how's it going? Yeah, Araki really likes these body morphing stands. Okay. So, Sticky Finger Wannabe Part 5 over here. He threads himself. He does have a stand, obviously, to do this. Okay. He goes down, and I think he gets like a strawberry. He brings it back up. The entire mountainside is my orchard. Living directly above it is truly convenient for my job. So what do you think? The Romoff tastes better than a strawberry on top, wouldn't you agree? The enemy is coming from us from down below. If you want, while you're making yourselves at home here, we can discuss our plans for what comes next. Alright, so this guy has, yeah, he's like Mountain Tim mixed with Hot Pants and Bruno wrapped into one. And how he displays his body morphing. It's like unwinding himself. So in a way, he's also kind of like Jolene as well. This guy has a really interesting power. I hope it's actually like OP as fuck, but it probably has a lot of weaknesses, I can imagine. That stand just now. Okay, here we go. End of the chapter, so we're going to get the explanation on this. Raya Mamazuki, age 31. There's no way that's what his stand's called. Doggy style? Really? Really now? Really, Araki? Yo, what's going on with Araki in part 8, man? Man is extra down bad. Stand name Doggy style. He can turn his body into a wire or rope form that extends or snaps back. The wire can move and grab things with the same senses as an arm or legs. Their strength depends on their thickness upon extending, and the further they stretch, the more Mizuki's main body loses of its body. So it's probably longer, thinner, shorter, thicker, and thus more strength. Okay. Honestly, yeah. This exactly. He's basically, again, think Mountain Tim from part 7 mixed with Jolene. And Hot Pants. And Hot Pants. And Bruno. Yeah, Araki really likes the body morphing powers. But yeah. Iggy. Exactly. Exactamundo. What the fuck, man? That is... And his stand is... Also, I guess, for, like, stand designs, Araki also likes these weird... atypical humanoid stands. Like, they don't have either, 2 legs and 2 arms. It's either they're like using their 2 arms to walk around, and that's like it really, or like they have like this weird, almost alien-like appearance to them. Like, he's been getting into that. He's been getting very interested in like these weird, non-humanoid looking stand designs. I don't know why, but I've noticed that. I've noticed that in part 8 in particular. But yeah, okay. This guy's gonna be useful. He's very smart. He's very analytical, and he has a like medium to long range combat type stand, which we need more. We need more. We have Yasu, who is a very good tactical support stand, but she has no real combat sensibility. Obviously, our boy Josuke over here has the mixture of Killer Queen and soft and wet, which is good. Jasu's not here, thank God, but his stand is kind of good for combat, but at the same time, we haven't really seen him lock in too much with it. But this guy is, like, perfect for combat. He is a perfect combat stand. 100%. 100%. Hello, we have Pert. Hopefully I said that right. I apologize if it's not correct. Pert, welcome to the stream. Welcome everyone to the stream. Make sure to like it. Let's go on to chapter 66. I'm just gonna say Ray. I'm not even gonna try and pronounce his last name. Ray, 31 years old, standing doggy style. Everything about this power sounds great except for that name. I don't like that name for a stand. I can't take it seriously, but sure. Chapter 66, The Planet Praiser, Ray, Part 2. So he's digging into his creation. Same thing with everyone else. What is this stuff? The strawberry and Ramoff cream. Josuke, try eating this. It's gonna make you cry. Yum. Okay, also reminds me a little bit of the chef from part 4 too. Huh, glad to hear it. It's chamomile tea time. You really are a good guy. You are so awesome. You have to make this wonderful dessert more often. Well, thank you. By the way, might either of you need to use the bathroom? Okay, how does that work? Now I'm really curious. How do you do that up here? There's one over on pole number 6. It's an all electric, and the tank on top is draining water, so the water pressure is basically a bidet. That's insane. This guy is like sky living. What chapter am I reading? I'm on chapter 66, so I'm reading from Manga Dex. It's pinned to the stream. It's in the description down below. And we're going to go for a little bit more. I don't know how long we're going to go entirely, but we did 64. Now we're on 66. Yeah. That's the plan. All right. So, this guy, Bruce Wayne, but like very weirdly situated, has a bidet on this telephone pole over here. Well, not telephone pole. The lift pole there. They see that. You're free to enjoy the view, but if you prefer, there's a shower curtain. What's a shower curtain gonna do for over here, my man? What's that really gonna do? Like, if there's a strong wind, that thing's going like it's going out. Let me ask this. Do you really sleep on a chairlift every night? The mountainside is your orchard. This is my kitchen and dining room here. The entire chairlift is my home. Okay, so all these poles have a function to them. It's just a rental, though. How the fuck do you... Who you rent this from? Starting from the bottom, the first pole is where my analog records are stored. I think about throwing away my Laserdisc. Nah, keep it. That's a time keep right there. Every pole will be equipped with speakers. The second pole is a library and a winery. The third pole is a closet where I will keep my shoes and clothing. Yo, okay. It's weird, but I kind of like his setup. Don't get me wrong. This is dumb. This is Jojo's dumb, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Like, you're getting technically a lot of living space just jam-packed in like poles. So, what do you think? So he has cows, he has chickens, he has ducks, he has orchards and stuff. But the fields, they look kind of unkept. You know, I'm not sure you two will get it, even if I explained it to you, but I removed the weeds from the mountains. If you weed, then the fruit won't end up as good fruit. You see, strawberries around here have a rule to them. They are all, foils. There are harmful insects and diseases lurking in places where weeds can then fluster. But I purposely let insects and diseases attack the strawberries around here. By doing that, this makes them a great environment for the insects and diseases so they don't climb any higher up the mountain. So he basically makes like an environmental wall to keep some of his food safe. Really? Huh. Is that a real technique you can do? The ones I harvest are just a bit above there. Because of that, I don't need a agricultural chemical. The ones lower down are being attacked. So they sense that, and then the higher ups strawberries get frantic, so they become even sweeter. Okay, is that true? Yo, cultivators, botanists, is that actually like plant science right there? Like, maybe not the way he's describing it one-to-one, but like, you take a neighboring, let's say, strawberry tree bush, you let that be the sacrificial lamb, and if it's connected through the ground to another bush, they have like a danger sense, and it chooses to ripen quicker. That sounds amazing. That also sounds like it's BS. That sounds like, what's my source? Dude, trust me. Trust me, that's how it works. Like, that's what it sounds right now. So I'm taking this with a grain of salt. That sounds very fascinating. If that is the case, I can do that. The ones lower down are being attacked. So sensing that the higher up strawberries got fragmented, so they became so sweet. One pack of strawberries cost 10,000 yen, and I harvest plenty of them. I've heard that Japan does not have really good strawberries. They have their own style, but like, it's not really great. Maybe if he is maybe he's just kind of a dickhead, she says. I feel really bad for them. The lower strawberries are just being sacrificed. But, it does taste good though. They're saying, yum! Humans started engaging with agriculture around 10,000 years ago. Yeah, for the most part. At first, they grew wheat and green peas. From there, human civilization had sprouted and been costly developing. Right now, the development in science and technology, terrain and natural environments, arts, thinking, ecosystems seem to have thoroughly surpassed all limitations. Understand, right now, I'm talking about the enemy. Alright. Despite all that, there's a region which ever since the dawn of civilization has remained unsolved. A region that no kings or sages have ever been able to conquer. What is he talking about? This is a region which sages have given up on trying to conquer and demand to accept as the unconquerable as correct. This region is known as not dying. What? Immortality? Longevity? But humanity had proof before it that it exists at a cellular level. Does this guy want to become an immortal? He wants to live forever? That's not a good idea. We've seen that in other series. That's not a good plan, man. You see, there is a mechanism that is astonishingly simple. The idea of equivalent exchange. Uh-oh. This guy might be motivated, but in the wrong way. The equivalent exchange of cells. You see, even setting moral issues aside, unlike induced pluripotent stem cells and cloning, it's a simple replacement. By my calculations, the cellular replacement idea of my entire body can be done within just 2 hours. Really. So he wants to learn a way to cultivate this power system, if you will, to not just regenerate cells, but to full-on replicate them. Therefore, he's essentially immortal. What the fuck? Like, I guess not entirely, but like there's that one idea of the jellyfish that came out like years ago where it's like this jellyfish kind of like reduces to a zygote stage of its cells and then kind of regrows up again, and then it makes it functionally, as far as scientists could tell at that time. I don't really do a lot of research into that either, but they basically believe if it can keep that lifestyle going, has, I think, enough resources to have that kind of energy to do that, it's functionally immortal, is the idea. Would be the idea there. So it's something similar, but not exactly, using more of the law of equivalent exchange. So it's replacing it. Is it a true blue clone? No, because he says it's not cloning. It's not stem cells. It's nothing like that. It's a full-on replacement. But when it's being replaced, what is it actually being replaced with exactly? I would like to know more of this. Josu-kun, if the stages of the world witnessed you, what would they assume about death? That's the region that we are talking about here. Now that I'm about to say is purely my own conjecture, but I think what the enemy wants isn't just one or two of these new Rokukas to sell on the high markets for rich folks to make a profit. More likely than not, they are people that want to eat this at a scientific level to turn the Rokuka into a new form of technology and keep it all for themselves. Of course, yeah. These things already can basically heal and do wild things. So if the Rokuka can like do what that tree does, and then let's say you add the Rokuka to the tree, and that's what happened with Kira and Josuke's other body self. I forget his name. But you add the fruit that does equivalent exchange with a price. Same thing with a tree. You fuse them together. Now you have a greater equivalent exchange. You can harvest fruits from that new tree orchard. Yeah, you essentially now have a fruit that can grant like unprecedented evolutionary benefits to the point of, again, you are functionally immortal. Again, this feels like we're kind of reintroducing the Pillarmen, but the stone humans, the rock people. and instead of a mask, it's a fruit. So are we going to get a Cars equivalent here? If we are, I'm hyped, but I want it to be good. I want it to be good. Dio's had many incarnations. Why don't we give Cars a second shot? The IT industry alone that could use this level of technology could make trillions of dollars within a single year. Oh, probably way more. 5 trillion is his estimation. Honestly, they could probably, if we had a fruit that could make you functionally immortal, I don't know if like you still need to eat, you still need to rest, all those other facets, but like your cells will not deteriorate through senescence, through aging, as Barragan Ruizenbond would say. You will not age per se, but like you would still functionally die at some point, but maybe it can also stop diseases. So I don't know. The fruit is pretty crazy, but like if we had a fruit that can do that, heal diseases, like yeah, the tech center, all these like chemical resources and stuff, they would see such a massive boon within a single year. It would be stupid. We would probably start our space age 20, 30 years early than what we were expected to do. We could probably have more resources than allocated away from the science fields into engineering and space field, and then just start going to the moon, start going to Mars. And then with these fruits, who fucking knows? Maybe, again, you could breathe in space. You may not need a pressurized suit. Again, I don't know what this fruit can like ultimately do on the high-end spectrum, but if it's making you functionally immortal, and we had this for a tech center, yeah. Basically, society would be pushed to a whole new limit. For better or for worse, it would be pushed to a whole new limit if this got out. What kind of world would we live in with immortality as an industry? Honestly, crazy. They are the true enemies. Fucking tech centers are the enemies. Oh man, we're getting a little too real now. Who are they? It's just a theory. A game theory. They could be kings. They could be doctors. They could be enemies of them and even of the rock people. Doctors, you say? Ooh. Do the doctors that are trying to heal Holly already know about this? What the enemy wants is this new cultivated Rococa fruit and scientific data on it, though the only one that's available to harvest would be the branch on the Higaki estate, and is me, a farmer. The realization is sinking into them. By the way, what's in the 4th pole from the bottom? Oh, that? It houses a treadmill and a gym for me. I run on it. It's got that some dumbbells on there as well. In other words, it's pole number 4 is a gymnasium. So, if you go too fast and you trip, you're fucking done. You're just gonna fall off the tower. Alright, so we have the cops getting their calls down here. Hey, what's going on with the road? What's happened to the parking lot? Just a bunch of trees everywhere. I can't get over to the bus station. Call for backup. We're gonna need backup here. He touches a tree. His partner has been liquefied. Again, another thing Araki really likes, he likes the liquid fruits. He likes the liquid stand ability. So this guy just melted. Huh. And now he's starting to melt too. So that's why we shouldn't touch nature right now. Touching grass in this case, bad idea. Oh, looks like a patrol car showed up down at the parking lot. But where are the other officers? I don't see any police anywhere there. The trees are getting closer. They're all the way at the lodge. Rayson, are we waiting here at this cafe until the enemy arrives? Like I said, Josuke, we'll be getting to the 8th pole next. I have a way that we can harvest the fruit for the Rokuka branch. Okay. Then a tree. A tree, again, Jojo's powers, they find a way, man. They find a way. So this tree is near a pole right now. It's grinding through the earth. And it's getting closer to them. Gotcha. Well, of course, Josuke saves her in time. She's about to fall. This tree, just narrowly almost getting to his fingertips. But again, he can unravel himself, so maybe he can counteract this ability. This is, when did the tree get so close? You were overconfident, man. Overconfident. So just getting close to this thing has like these weird particles around it. Whoa. It's like a weird Rubik's Cubic swarm of stands. I like that design. It's different. Microscopic stands here. They're dancing along his fingers and are all over the kitchenette. The tree. When did it get below us and reach up here? It fucking moved. You guys were taking forever just chatting about this. What are those things coming from the ends of the branches? Are they stands? A stand is coming out from under the tree bark. The thing is climbing, and somehow rocks get shot up. Sure. Something has been shooting at us. Rayson, the chairlift, move it. Let's get out of here immediately. This tree isn't the enemy. The tree is just a ladder to send the stand up. Rayson, come on now. Just move the tree. He's probably a little bit worried because the remote now is covered in these weird mini stands. Damn, this enemy is quite ripping his body apart. Seriously. Our chances of survival now have dropped to 7%, so only 0.5% lower. Oh no, they're on her. They're on her. Soft and wet. True, bubble. Bubble time. Boop. Gets them, collect them, and breaks the tree apart. Nice job, Josuke. Not bad. There's still some on the actual pole, though. So, as they're on him, he takes the initiative and grabs the remote anyway. But that's also probably going to mean his arm's going to get fucked up. Turns it on. And then the tree branch is trying to, like, catch him again. Heads off. Josuke, look at my left hand. As per the promise you made me when we were at the bus station, you were going to protect me. Your number one priority, correct? That is what we agreed on. Dude, you're the one who was sitting here, like, just talking about, like, oh, we can chill here, have snacks. What the fuck? Yet you covered Yasu first. I understand being in the heat of the moment, but as a result, one of the tree branches that were attacking us have taken my hand. Touching the tree made the enemy stand come out from underneath the surface. It entered my skin, and I can sense it climbing through my body. It's like it's like tearing apart his DNA or something. The inside of my body are being polluted and melted, causing these holes to become even bigger. Rayson, Josuke, promises are quite scary, you know. Unwraps his hand, and then just drops it to the ground, doggy style. Then cuts it off. I've got no other choice but to abandon my left hand. It can't be brought back to normal now. I mean, if we had like a Giorno or a Josuke from Part 4, probably could, but I don't think he can do that. Don't treat sacred things lightly. Otherwise, everyone, including Noriaki, is going to lose this. I am the first priority. Remember that and protect me. You seriously want to harvest the Rokuka, right? Damn. He's like, yo, lock in. Lock in, man. Does something. They're swinging. Wait. Did he just... Whoa. Okay, hold on. Whoa. Dude, you're a priority. Wait a minute. He just, like, elbowed Yasu off the goddamn chairlift. How high up are we? That's a fucking fall there. She could be dead for all we know. Damn. Okay. Well, this guy is kind of a dickhead. Where's the enemy? If the enemy isn't moving the tree, then maybe it's underground. Let's test that theory. Oh, man. Ugh, good sneeze. Just let her fucking fall down. Yasu-chan. And that's the end of that chapter. All right, let's go for another one. So let's go to 67. So we did 4, 5, 6, and now 7. Let's try and get this done. 33 pages. We can go pretty fast on this one. And then we'll try and maybe do 68. We'll see if we want to go further than that or if we can go further than that. We'll see. Because I do want to get to the Grace Estate. So we have more time for that. That'll be nice. So, JoJo's Part 8, JoJolion, Chapter 67 on Mangadex. A new arc begins and a new volume. Chapter 67, The Plant Appraiser, Rei Mazuki 31, Part 3. I don't like that hairstyle, or like that hair coloring, and the color choices for this cover panel here. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. That person, right now, both Nuruyasuki-san and Josuke are looking for him. He is said to be able to distinguish the Rokuga branches. He is the private fruit cultivator for the Hyaki family fruit parlor. He lives on a skylift, and he can oh, that's what they're calling it, peeling. He can peel his own body like an apple. Oh, that makes sense for a fucking fruit expert like him. To disable it. That is the ability that he possesses. His real name is Rei, 31 years old. He is said to have been able to harvest the fruit from the branch of the Rokuga. Right, so we have the entire Nuruyasuki family. We have the rock people that we've come across. The new Rokuga that everyone's after. Right. Yasu-chan, you can hear me, right? Say something. Are you okay? Like, listen, just because you are a priority doesn't mean you gotta be a dickhead and kill her. Yasu-chan. She wakes up, and now I think the plants are kicking into high gear. Hey, over here. Look up. Oh, guys, her leg broken? Oh, that's... Ugh. Can you stand? Where? Josuke, am I? I'm coming to get you, Yasu-chan. You better not be thinking about getting down there. We need to find the identity of our enemy, Josuke. Are you kidding me right now, Rei? Maybe I should knock you down there. Whoa, whoa. Listen closely. There are times when I can even harvest those lower strawberries that the pest in the weeds attack. Ah, sacrificial lamb here. Thanks to her, our chances of survival have now risen to 23%. Well, fuck your statistics. We're not doing that. Life is not just about math. The enemy is a mystery, and I'm certain we'll get a chance to defeat him. You're out of your damn mind. Did I just get knocked down here? From the chairlift? Where are you hurt, Yasu-chan? Can you stand? I'm okay. Wait, is the enemy going to attack me now? The enemy was using a tree as a bridge to climb to the 5th pole before, so now you think it's going to head right for me. If you can stand, then head over to pole number 6 and climb up as soon as you can. Danger. Oh, but there's a danger sign there. Fucking toilet. We can make this lift go to number 6, so we'll pick you up from there. Are you guys expecting the enemy to move underground now? We still don't know the true nature of what this enemy is, but it's safe to assume that on the ground is still dangerous, so quickly climb up pole number 6. Oh, worms. Josuke, are you really set on her going to pole number 6? What? What do you mean? Nothing. Never mind. I don't mind if you want to send her there. The lift can only move up the mountains anyway. However, the chairlift remote, how about I push the button? Yasu-chan, let's go. Go. So she runs over there. Josuke, there's something I just thought about. You see, the enemy used a tree as a ladder to attack us from the 5th pole. In order to do that, the enemy had to make a tree move, and I hadn't noticed it until now. And with regards to pole number 6, unlike a tree, it has a concrete base. However, if that is destroyed from the ground and it's over, the enemy is in the ground. I don't think it has that kind of speed to it, but if it's able to get there before she can, then that's where it loses its tension and the chairlift is going to fall down. So they're softening the ground, and that's how they can actually get them. Clever. So just as she's about to reach it, boom, ground cracks open. And then the actual lift itself, of course, was going to get knocked down. They're too safe. Too safe. His weird apartment complex is just getting destroyed right now. What? Is that... What the fuck? Is that a giant cicada? It's like Cell. It's really quick. Get out of there, Yasuo-chan. Oh, wait. It's huge as fuck. Soft and wet. So he covers for her as she's trying to make her escape. Again, injured. Yasuo-chan. Come on. Jump. Grab onto the soap bubbles. Grab onto the soap bubbles and jump. He can make him solid enough to platform? Oh, okay. I think that's new. And this thing's trying to attack her, but again, I think she's being guarded by the rubble. What the fuck just happened? The rocks, like, hit her bubbles that she's, like, grappling onto to climb up. And then immediately, it's like he teleported in like he's Law, room. He's now here, and I think he's, like, inside of this weird insectoid stand body. He's like that one guy from part 5. Yeah. He's like that one guy who also was digging shit. What was his name? Yeah, it was this weird combination. Yeah. It was Green Day and someone else. Sekko? Sekko? Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, this guy was fucking freaky. He was freaky. Like, you thought he was a fucking victim to the Green Day stand? Oh god. No! Yo, you thought he was the victim to this guy? Actually, no. He was fucking complicit. He loved all the weird shit that they were doing. He was like, yeah, this is my fucking game. And then when the guy lost, he said, you're fucking pathetic. You are a weak imbecile. Yo, he was like, yeah, let me fucking record. Like, oh god, these guys were fucked up. These guys were really fucked up. He's like a part 8 version of him. Oh my god, man. Just, come on. Record him even more. Nah. No. So now we have another version of him, or something similar, doing his shit. He's got like some weird eyewear too. So grabs her from this weird body thing, and then placing more of these weird bacteria level whatever. I don't know. You gotta be kidding me. Damn it! This is not good. Josuke-kun, get out of the way. Your head is obstructing my view. So he's unraveling his hand to make like I think like his dagger get thrown farther. Throws it at the enemy, hits him right on, like, I think his chest. Not bad. Okay. So he's a knife and like rope user over here. I like that. Doggy style. Oh my god, I hate that. Its name. So every time he attacks, doggy style. Yeah. They seem to be about 20 to 30 centimeters from the ground, but it would seem that they want us to attack. Like when they used the tree as a ladder system, they have to come up to the surface in order to send their attack at us Okay, all right. So again, he's very, very smart. Unravels his body, grabs onto a pole, tightens it, and then forcibly drags the knife now through him. Nice damage. Nice damage here. Yo, Yasu, move. This guy. Look at that enemy, Josuke. They've come out now. Yeah, but Yasuo-chan's still in danger. She will be in big trouble if she gets infected by that enemy stand. Yo, can her luck thing do anything here, I wonder? Let me get some more light in here. There we go. And boom. Do that. And there we go. Just a little bit more light. Okay. So she's rushing to the pole. Yeah, there we go. Bust out Paisley Park. Before they touched my legs, I had a little time. The 6th pole should have an electric source up there. Yasuo-chan. Paisley Park. So then she sends her Paisley Park through the pole to activate the shower system to wash it away. Okay. Josuke-kun. The enemies are rock human. Oh, so it's a combo. There's 2 of them. So we have, I think, 2 rock people. We have a weird fucking mad science looking guy, and then it wasn't an insect guy. This guy is just a fucking huge, almost bug tank that he's inside of. Not like that. Oh wow. What's his name? Urban Gorilla. Rock human. His occupation in society when he takes off the mask is to be a doctor, apparently. Oh shit. Stand name Brainstorm. I like that. It's a bacteria-like stand ability which destroys the cells of creatures it touches by riding scientific name here. Dora Mifacilita Do to protect himself. He can approach targets underground and attack. 2 rock humans working together. Combo maneuver. Better than the twins right now. Oh, we're not going to learn about the other guy yet? Yo, this tag team is funky, but it's effective. It's funky, but effective. All right, let's get through chapter 68. Again, not too long of a chapter, so we muscle through. Maybe we can get to set 69. Nice. And chapter 70. Maybe. So, let's press on. Urban Gorilla. Oh, wait. Is this Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do? Gotcha. Yo, why does Japan love using that for a character name? I don't know why. It's in a lot. Part 1. So, the pole now breaks. The enemies, there's 2 of them. Who? Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La, Ti, Do, and Urban Gorilla, stand name Brainstorm. So this guy not have a stand? He's just this weird? Oh, ew. These guys, are they human? One has a bacteria-like stand that sends out from his hand, and the other can be ridden and moved through the ground. The first of them is a rock human, but the other one doesn't seem like a rock human. Wow, he's not even a rock human? What the fuck is he? Doesn't seem like a rock human to me, but maybe a pet rock animal. Oh, God, we're getting really freaky now. Though they both look like they have trouble dealing with water. Okay, but so that's very... This guy actually knows a little bit about the rock people weakness, about the water shit. Damn it, you bastard. You sure like to talk now, don't you? Maybe I'll leave just your mouth and eyes intact. After I take my time ripping off both your legs and your arms and legs, you goddamn plant appraiser. That's what I'm gonna do to your body. Okay. But the relationship between you two, don't think I haven't been carefully observing from the ground this entire time. I've been thinking about choosing a good killing order is invaluable for effectiveness. Now I've seen what we have here. So we need to order that minimizes our own risk. Yep, orders. Real important, you see. So who should I start killing first? So we have Yasu, Josuke, Rei, gets his sword or dagger back. Tries to yeet him from the side. Nope, back in the armor. Too tough. Too tough. But then as it bounces off, it then hits his leg, so he can re-angle it. Not bad. Get some more damage on him. Ugh. And his leg gets dragged out. Like, nah, come back here. God damn it. He's planning to dive. Dagger breaks. Killing order. That thing is pretty fast. It disappeared on the ground in no time. It's almost like a caterpillar propulsion. If it is a pet, as it breaks up the ground and pushes its way through the soil, the earth and sand fuse with the pet and are sent back from behind. It's moving the soil itself in a caterpillar track formation. Thus, barely any surface level vibrations and no visible remnants of where it is digging. On top of that, it protects its rider with a hard exterior. Wow, okay, so this caterpillar tank thing is crazy. They are microbes found in nature that can survive near volcanic magma and glaciers. They're called cryonite colonies. Yes, I've heard about this before. Also, volcanoes, cars. They're described as minerals and living creatures formed as one and are the organ of a biological evolution. These guys are emulants of them. The enemy is capable of toppling the 6th pole from underground. This doesn't look good for our chances of survival. And even before that, the cables were already stacked on the other and on their last legs. We need to make it to the 7th pole immediately. And then again, things about to break. The fuel at the 7th pole. There's a power generator. Do you follow me, Josuke? Even that rock human underground is a living creature. If we can soak the ground in fuel, then it will be possible to light this enemy on fire. Okay, I like that plan. Lighting him on fire. Yasu, they have an order. Does it start with me, I wonder? Hey, Yasu. Or, I'm sorry. Hey, Josuke. Where are you looking at now? You should be looking at pole number 7. You, look at me. They're not rushing over to pole 6. They're going to try and knock us down. They're going after Yasu first, though. Don't play into their hands. You need to protect me. Remember that. Josuke, why did you come to this mountain in the first place? The one who drew the enemies to the mountain was you. Remember, I'm going to get the Rokuka fruit for Nuriashiki. You came to the mountain for the Rokuka as well. So don't forget your priorities. Even taking the fuel into consideration, lighting an enemy that travels underground on fire will be nearly impossible task. That is what we are up against at the moment. So basically, lock in, stop worrying about your girl, she'll be fine. Remember, protecting me is your first and utmost priority. The kid doesn't listen and he says, fuck that, I'm going after my waifu. Yep, I'm going after my waifu. He piqued my interest. I changed my opinion on him somewhat. When all is said and done, Josuke is a man I can count on. But that is an assessment after we've gotten our hands on the new Rokuka. So even though he's a man of statistics, hey, he's got passion. I like that. He needs to get to the 7th pole with me, or we can't defeat our enemy. Not for right now, at least. Is he gonna? Oh, he can. I was about to say, wait, can't you just like use your weird, almost Sero from My Hero body appendages? Can't you just Spider-Man your way over? Like, what the fuck? You have the easiest way of fast traveling right now. Josuke, Paisley Park, analyzing probably where the enemy is. There's a bedrock area over here. On Paisley Park's map, there is a place with bedrock. The enemy will slow back at the Sky Resort parking lot because they can't go through solid asphalt. If the surface on the ground is all the bedrock that they have, okay, got hit for harder materials. Fine, get moving. And then soft and wet, boom, punches into the ground. Bubbles are being trapped down there, and then what, like a landmine, activates something. I can't shoot soft and wet into an enemy's body. The bubbles blew up behind him. There was no time for the bubbles to touch them before they were sent behind him. So basically, he's just too hard and too quick. So the tread is coming, and then his shoe is getting pulverized. The bedrock just up ahead. It's about 20 more meters. They're not going to get that far. He gets caught. My shoes are getting pulverized. Soft and wet. Bubbles again go in. Doesn't work on him. It's no good. They're being sent behind the enemy instantaneously. I can't get a solid hit in. Alright, what's the plan, man? Takes off his belts. The bubbles, again, grapples onto them. I like this new kind of way of using the bubbles. So he grapples onto the bubbles. Josuke, take my hand. I'll pull you over and grab. Aw, nice. A little sweet moment there. He should make one massive bubble, and then if he can, like, float on it, he can, like, fly away. That'd be actually really cool if he could do that. Like, I wonder, how big of a bubble can he make? It's just past those shrubs. There's bedrock there. Come on. Both of them have massive leg injuries. Run and jump. They reached it. This thing is still coming through, though. They're going to go around this rock place and cut in. We gotta get to a higher area. We've got to keep climbing. He sees them. Sees pole number 7. Again, yeah, just Spider-Man your way through, guy. Activates the chairlift. There is the fuel canister with the generator. The guy's already there? Oh, fuck. Hey there. I ain't down there anymore. You know that order that I was talking about. I still am going to start with you, plant appraiser. And then sends his little microscopic stands on the actual metal string. You, oh my god, he's doing Broly shit. You will be the first of my victims. Okay, guy, relax. Goes all over him. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do is a rock animal. Yeah, you gotta explain this one to me, Chief. I don't get this. It is a low intelligence. What it eats is unknown. It may eat other bugs, plants, and roots, or even the soil when it comes across underground. It has things that resemble a nose and a tongue. It can lick and smell things. I don't like this. This is, like, we're damn near approaching human centipede territory right here. I don't like this. No thank you. 2 eyes, a tongue, a head, a cover, hands that are turned around. Oh, wait. Hands that turn around and around. Marshbull. Can break bedrock. Can break soil into a nice fine condition. Caterpillar body. Sure. Can move underground soil behind in the blink of an eye and propel itself forward. Caterpillar-shaped tail. Might be also legs. This is so weird. Yo, Araki, when he wants to just do some weird biology shit, man, he just goes off. Just goes off on his own thing. Okay, that was chapter 68. Let's see if we can get through 69. Oh, 24 chapter? Or 24 pages? Fuck yeah. We can get through 69, and then maybe chapter 70, and then we'll call it there for JoJo's today. We might call it there for JoJo's, and then we'll go into the Grace Estate. Okay? Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Alright, so chapter 69. Urban Gorilla and Dorme Faso Latido. First, they grab onto the surface of the skin with their feelers. They break through the skin and extend their feelers inside. Oh, God. They themselves are the toxins, and they cause hemolysis. They then enter deeper and begin to double again and again, multiplying their numbers exponentially. This also reminds me of that Part 3 stand. I forget how it worked, but there was a Part 3 stand that did work and operated on like a cellular level. I forget how it was, but Kakyoin dealt with him. The user's name is Urban Gorilla, and the stand's name is Brainstorm. Then its target's body starts to break down as if holes were being dug up. It's damn near a form of cancer. I can't believe you just chucked 2 knives at me. When I get home, planned the Praiser, I think I'll turn you into a lace and use you to tie my shoe, and then go to pick the Rokuka from the Hyaki estate. That's Raison, because I got on that bus. Just because I had to come to these mountains. All of this is happening. All this, it's my... No, it's not. How is this your fault, Yasu? Relax. Don't blame yourself. Cut that out, Yasu-chan. There's no point in talking about this. What needs to be done is happening here. These guys just have better offensive abilities than we do right now. True. It's going to be a pretty shitty world up ahead for all of you. On the other hand, for us, it's going to be lots of fun. The new Rokuka, to you, those fruits might mean some nice, hopeful things like curing diseases, long life, or even earning money. Capitalism. All that is true, but the Rokuka is something we've known about since way back. How way back are we talking about? It's a plant we've been finding and cultivating since a real long time ago. How long? How long are we talking about? In other words, the plant exists for us. The equivalent exchange is for us. I ain't gonna explain the whole kit caboodle, but humans and Rokuka don't have a very good compatibility. It's got something to do with the carbon and stuff in your body cell. It's differences with the qualities of a silicon-based organism. Okay, so it's more suited to rock people. That's why Rokuka turned people partially into rock people. You see, the illnesses of the eldest son of the Hyaki family, Carrie, may be able to be cured with these fruits, but we can become even happier. While you guys are in a daze over merely making money and curing health, the new fruits will bring out a whole new world for us. It is, in a way, kind of like the Jewel of Aya for the Pillarmen. Like, the Stone Mask and the Aya Stone can do things on their own for humans and whatnot, but to the Pillarmen, they knew how to unlock its full potential. As exciting world where you guys constantly sink downward, we rise to the top. We rise to the top, and we continue to climb. Sounds similar to what she told to Jobin. He's got a fork. Let's see what that's gonna do. Huh? What are you planning to do now? Wraps him like spaghetti. He makes a slingshot? Oh, whoa, I didn't even think about that. He can make his body parts into an elastic enough form for a slingshot. That's creative. Puts the fork down. Huh? Boom. Fire. Huh! Goes right into his temple. Oh, fuck. Raison. Raison. Then has another fork. Yo, get ready. Toriko Adventures. You bastard! Brainstorm! So he's just getting covered in this thing. He's being breakdown. Although the cops seem to have, like, died damn near instantaneously. Damn you, I could sew you up and heal a skimpy injury like this, no problem. I'm gonna kill you. Oh yes, I'm gonna rip off all your arms and legs. Get you 3/4 of the way to death, and I'll drag you off myself. Something tears. Oh, his body's starting to tear up. Damn, this guy is cool. Let's not let him die. I really like him. I want him for our team. He falls to the ground. I'm coming down there, Higiashi, Josuke. Raison. Great confidence. I finally understand now. I understand why Noriaki put so much trust in you. Not just as an appraiser. I see now why we need you not to matter what it takes. No matter what it takes. Josuke. So is he going to go save him? Is he finally making him the priority? We can't leave the bedrock. Josuke, please don't go. I have my own order. First things first, I'm gonna take him down, even if I'll take a little damage from these holes. No, don't go there. Fuck it, we going. Yeet, here we go. He's heading my way? What a fool! And here we go. We don't care, we're taking damage. Gotta take a little to give a little. Josuke. Ha ha. Living organisms exist above rocks and soils, but once you meet your death, you will exist only below. You people, when you are careless, ended up being forever below the rocks. The rock humans that is. Now, come and get me. Yo, this guy falling down like he's some like uber mega villain here. I think he's like using his microscopic stance to kind of like hasten his fall, or not hasten, delay his fall. Yo, this guy is coming out with some aura right now. All right, let's see what we got here. So they go into the ground, do their thing. They rip apart the floor, and then he sinks in like a gopher. And then Josuke, hurrah, hurrah, fucking tries to do his barrage. But of course, the fucking treader. Combined, I am a rock human. I'm above all of you. Oh, some superior life form shit. He gets taken out into the hole. Okay. So then we'll end off on chapter 70. So we should be able to get through this. So this is going to be the last chapter of the evening. This is good. We got through a lot. So we got through 64, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 70. So 6 chapters. Not bad. Not bad. Again, things didn't go as planned for this week. We're going to try and get back to being a wee bit better as time goes on. Because I would like for us to have a more dignified schedule once again. But again, life throws stuff at you. You got to adapt. So, chapter 70. The tank tread caterpillar thing runs him over. He's taking the brunt of the damage. Yasu screams out Josuke. Gets hit. He's falling apart. It's too bad, really. He's taking a lot of damage now. But again, is that what he wants? Does he want to get underneath him so he can do lasting damage? Your body is going to be soon falling apart. It's a shame. Yoshikage Kira was right. Yoshikage Kira had to guide the Rokuka to becoming a new Rokuka. Tamako Damo was the mistaken one. I allowed them to roam free. But Tamako and his men only used their lust for the Rokuka to make money. They were nothing but drug dealers. So in the Rock Society, or whatever the secret society is, these guys that we had to deal with in the first part were nothing more than like, they were foot soldiers. Greedy foot soldiers with their own ambitions, but they didn't see the bigger picture. The Rokuka equivalent exchange. I'm really looking forward to getting my hands on the fruit. You're a doctor, right? Huh? When you take off that mask and live as a regular member of society, the job you use to pass unnoticed as a doctor, correct? How do you know I'm a doctor? It's just a feeling. That's the inkling I get from what you've said so far. And now that I know for sure, just because you told me, half of Kira Yoshikage and half Josuke Hikigashi, the specimen before me and my very eyes, now is a marvel of true biology. You shitty brat. succumb to the hemoglycis already. Josuke, look up. Can you see it in the air above the surface? Over here. He's using his tendrils to do something. Is he covered in oil? Oh, he did it. The thing he shot at me before with the crossbow, it lodged itself into the pole, number 7, to the fuel canister. Do you know what I'm trying to do with my doggy style, Josuke? And it's going to be heading your way. So, oil comes down, gonna light himself on fire? He's wringing it. Oh, smart, wringing out the oil. Ah, damn it, dive! Salto Do, get away from here now. He's diving into the earth, but I think it's already too late. He's covered. Phew, that was a close one. No, the bubbles, because he was under him. He was gabbing for the longest time. He was yapping, so he took that opportunity to put bubbles inside of the crevices to get a good attack on him. Oh, shit. Right. I did drag Josuke underground. Yo, that's a fucking image right there. It looks like Josuke's hand is on fire with the bubbles. Like, yeah, I'm bringing the heat. He's about to do a slam dunk right here. Hey, let's get it, Josuke. Let's fucking get it, man. Not bad. Not bad. Damn it, the soap bubbles. Oh, are they packed with oil too? Nice. Josuke, you better defend yourself. Don't get caught up. Soap bubbles are going to be all filled with oil now. They pop, oil spreads, and then the gasoline gets set ablaze. Ah! Yes, we've won. Now let's head for the Hyaki family estate. Take that. Boom! Massive explosion. Oh my god. How does Josuke defend himself? How does that work in this case? There's just a fucking fuel explosion. Caterpillar thing, weird as it was, dies, and Rockman just turns to dust. Don't kill him, Rayson. I want to find out more about his identity. I think it's a little too late for that. No can do. My job is purely appraising and harvesting the Rokuka, and I prefer not to be tailed by having my life targeted anymore. Thank you very much. Josuke. They all meet back up. This thing and him are just disintegrating like all the other rock things. This thing is an animal, one of rock. I can't believe something like this was actually real. And a doctor that was his public farce. Yoshikage Kira was a ship doctor. Holly-san is a doctor as well, and she's fighting against illness right now. Is there something connecting them all somehow? Yeah, there's probably like, they did mention like, you know, engineers, rich people, doctors. There was like this almost cabal society that's like working together. So I wonder if there's like doctors that have it against Holly. Touches the bubble, pop. A little bit of string. Now I get a good look at it. These are like mine. A line is vibrating at super high speed, making it appear as a sphere. Huh. His ability is a... Wait, what? Did we just change up Soft and Wet's ability? Also, vibration? Another way of saying that. Hold on. Come on. Ah, damn it. Vibration? Spinning? Damn it. My spin! My spin is puny. It's weak. Gyro would be upset at me. Damn it. Fuck. Wait. I did this the other day. It was so good. Come on. Come on. Spin! Does Josuke have spin? Does he have a form of spin somehow? Oh my god, it is becoming like Hamon. Does people just have it innately? Does he have the power of spin? It lives on? Hold on, did I save? I don't know if I saved it. Yeah, okay, I did save it. Now that I take a good look at it, so it's not a bubble that's popping. Now that I take a good look at it, these are like mine. It's a line that's vibrating at super high speed, making it a sphere in concept. His ability is more like a chord. Not that it matters at this point. I think it matters. I think that matters a lot. So it's not a bubble. It's a chord that's like spinning around at such a high frequency. It appears to create a sphere. It's using perpetual motion and that circular thing. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, no. Josuke just got a whole lot more interesting with his abilities. I know you guys are exhausted, but let's walk over to the pole number 8. I've got a closet with a change of clothes at number 2 down by the mountain, but first I want to get to visiting number 8. For when we go to the Hyaki family estate. Oi, Josuke, about the photos you took at the estate grounds. From the photos you took, I can already tell which branch is the branch of the new Rokuka. I'm certain of it. And using the contents of the pole number 8, I'm going to harvest it. Okay, alright. Get the harvesting, man. Let's go. So he opens up another area. So he has some harvesting plants already. I'm taking these from pole number 8 to the estate ground. So there is, I guess, branched things on here. Hold on. Are those... Yeah, is he, like, sewing other branches on here? Huh. Okay. Fascinating. Yeah, I think he's, like... He's sewing some kind of, like, branches on them. I guess it would make sense if he could do that, too. Oh, wait, no. Wait, what the fuck? Are those creatures? What are those? I won't bore you with the details of crop cultivation theory right now, but these guys have triangular poop. They're moth larvae. I raised them in the orchard for fruit harvesting, which cost 100,000 each. If I just bring these guys to the new Rokuka branch, they'll burrow into the vascular bundles under the branch. That's just the type of insects they are. What the fuck are these things? No, Araki, you're making some weird shit. Then a new Rokuka fruit will grow on the branch before winter had passed. So that's the plan. Hey, you. Where are your parents? Get away. A parking lot is no place for a kid to play in. Okay, so we're back to Jobin. Takes a phone call. He's looking around. If you're going to be late for a meeting, you should call and let the person know first. Ah, this fucking kid, of course. He looked too weird. He looked way too weird. Hey, I'm right behind you. And I'm on time. Yo, this kid is smoking. Again, he's probably not a kid. He's probably like a rock human who's been around for a while. He's a fucking old man. Old man, baby. Is that a house? Does he have a pocket? Okay, this guy's weird. This guy's fucking weird, man. Coda. A weird pocket watch. Are these tattoos, but they look so realistic? Sorry about saying not to play in a parking lot before, but don't you get people saying, look at this weirdo who's showing up to you a lot? You're the one who called me, right? Poor Tom, is that you? It might be Bud. If you truly are poor Tom, then what is your business with me? Well, buddy, I'll tell you, it's about Haruno Mountain. Hey, check out the broad over there. Is she checking me out? Dude, you're basically an old man baby. I hope no one's checking you out right now. I would be really scared if they were. They would be the true villains of this goddamn storyline. What? Ah, god damn it. That was plain as day. She was just purposely looking straight at me. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? Look, I'm talking about the babe over by the Benze C class. She opened the door, but she sure don't look like she about to sit on the driver's seat. She's pointing her ass right at me. I can see right between her thighs. Okay, nah, I'm not making this up now. This is not a hearsay. Araki is actually fucking horny in this part 8 storyline, or he's making people way more down bad. God damn. Don't go peeking from a low angle now. Hold on, you came here on your own, right? You're implying the Benze girl as somebody I know? If you gotta know, I got a date with my girlfriend at 7 o'clock. What the fuck? Why are you looking at asses, man? That chick's flaunting her assets at me is all I'm trying to say. You can see it right on her skirt. She's sure as hell saying, "Come at me." Dude, how old are you? You should really cut that out, you know? Tell me, what do you want already? Just so there's no confusion regarding the money laundering Tamako Damo used for my fruit parlor. There's been some trouble, so I couldn't work with you on that. I can't let you use the smuggling route either. Don't get the wrong idea, bud. I got the acquaintances by the name at Urban Gorilla. Oh, wait, that was the guy that we just took out. So these guys are some upper echelon people. It kind of feels like we're going through part 5 with the Mafia again, but like Rock Mafia. Just a little while ago, he headed off the Hangro Mountain ski area, and I lost contact with him. Him and his pet, Salty Dough, didn't come back neither, and they were together. So, the fact that they ain't coming back probably means we sure as hell ain't gonna be able to find the branch of the new Rokuka fruit. Ain't no way we'll be able to tell them which is the new branch now, so it might as well just end up wilting and going to waste. He failed his task to capture the plant appraiser. Oh well. Oh, now that I get a look at this house, this mini house, it's a fucking Lego. We're gonna get a Lego stand user in part 8? Oh, let's fucking go. Touches the Lego house. Although, we can't find that branch, we can't let somebody else swipe the new fruit branch either, if you know what I mean. Josuke's coming back. Whether it's your dad, Nurioski, or the Planet Appraiser, we can't let him get that branch. So, we're gonna close off the entire estate orchard. That has been decided. Close off? Exactly. This stand can corner off an area around the branch. Nobody even will be able to get close to it. My stand is called the Ozone Baby. Whoa. Alright, yo, these names and these stand users are wild now. We're getting actually into some pretty insane users now. It doesn't matter who it is. Nobody will be able to get to the branch anytime soon from that orchard. It doesn't matter who it is? Hold on a second. Are you saying you're showing me this stand secret in front of me? Why would you go that far just to show me your ability? Jobin Hishigaki, you want to get your hands on the new fruit, right? Take this. Anywhere on the Hiyaki estate will do fine. You just gotta bury it in the ground. Then my Ozone Baby will officially activate. Me? You want me to bury this stand in the ground? There's security cameras and shit around your estate, right? You should do it yourself so it won't draw suspicion. We think of you as somebody very important. That's why I came here to talk to you in the first place. Because if you don't want one of your precious family members to take an accident happening across the Ozone Baby, that's what I mean by closing it off. If I want to bury it in the orchard myself, your family would get roped into the whole thing. We're keeping the target down to just simply Josuke when he gets back to your home. Him and that Planet Appraiser, we can't let those guys harvest this new fruit. So you can activate it. You just want me to bury it. Then someone gives him a number. Wait, the chick that he was wow. That chick, okay, no, she's a predator. She's actually a fucking predator. She hands him her phone number. Hey, look, I knew it. What Benson woman, she really was coming on to me, huh? She just dropped her cell phone number through her window. These women nowadays, what am I gonna do? I got a date all planned out with my cute girlfriend tonight, too. Ah, what a tricky situation I'm in. Urban Gorilla, do re mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do are wiped out. Escape from the Handra Mountain has officially ended. Okay. That was chapter 70. So that's where we're going to end for JoJo's for today. Damn, that looks like a nice cover, too. Oh, yeah. No, that's a long-ass chapter. So when we come back next time, chapter 71, it's going to be a long chapter. It's going to be a long chapter, but we'll be coming off and starting with that next time. And again, we still are going to be from 71 to 110, but we're making our way. Making our way downtown. Yeah. So far, now it looks like we're entering like the second half of, I guess, part 8, as it were. So far, I'm liking it. I am liking it. This is getting more interesting. And now that we've started to incorporate the idea of this fruit playing a very large part into the grand scheme, as it were, like trying to understand like the villain's motive, like, hey, what's the big thing that you're going to do here? Part 7, I'm going to change the world by understanding and controlling the laws of fate and luck for the benefit of my nation so my people don't have to suffer anymore. Part 6, I'm going to create a new utopia of a universe. Part 5, I will be the fucking gangster that rules from the shadows as the true mob of the world. And then fucking part 4, I'm going to live a peaceful life. And no one's going to interrupt my, sanctuary, all that shit. So the guy in part 8, whoever they are, they're going to use these fruit to, like, usher in a new society of rock people. So again, maybe some inspiration from the Pillarmen and Cars from part 2. I don't know, but I am getting that vibe. That might just be a me thing. Maybe. But yeah, good chapters today. Not bad. So, unless anyone has anything to comment, which you guys can right now, if not, comment down below, and then after you're done, like the stream, and you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We'll be doing more read-throughs and other various things in the future. So please, sorry for all the confusion this week, but hang tight. We're going to get back to the way things should be from here on out. We will be doing another stream right after this, The Greatest Estate. If you like that read-through, come on by. We're going to start it up in a few minutes. If no one has anything to say right now, we're just going to take a brief break and be right back. Okay? So let me see. Doesn't look like anyone has anything to say. I'll give you like a minute, and then I do have to just take a quick break, but then we'll be right back. Let's see. I'm going to save this for later. All this information. Yeah, these were good chapters. This was a fun new arc. And a new character in our squad to use. And again, Araki has his patterns of like stand abilities and battle systems that he really likes. He likes automatic stand abilities. He likes body morphing stands. He likes liquid stands. It's very, very in his wheelhouse. I guess it's easy for him, and he just has, I assume, a comfort in depicting more often than not for JoJo's battles, which is fine. Like, I like them too. As long as they're unique and creative enough from each variant, I'm okay with that. Alright, there we go. Okay, got that saved. So that, I think, will be good for right now. So, once again, we'll be back in a couple minutes for The Greatest Estate, read-through. Hang tight. I'll see you guys then. Until next week, for more JoJo's, it will be Thursday. It's going to be after The Greatest Estate, so I don't know how many chapters we'll get to then for next week. Hopefully a little bit more, but we'll see. Until then, guys, take care, stay safe, stay hydrated. And again, this is still a beginning of the year. Everyone can have ups and downs like me right now, but at the end of the day, you can decide how to change your fate and have good luck this year. I believe in you guys, okay? Stay safe. We'll be back in a couple minutes. Peace.